When people think about Watch Dogs 1, they usually talk about Aiden's revenge story, DedSec's early operations, or the rise of ctOS. But one part of the game almost nobody talks about is the strange, unexplained way Aiden is able to predict human behavior, track patterns, and read people with an accuracy that seems almost impossible, even before he uses any hacking tools. And this isn't just a gameplay abstraction. The story quietly hints that Aiden has spent years studying people long before the game begins, developing skills that make him effective even without access to cameras or city data. You see this most clearly whenever the player is completely disconnected from ctOS. During missions where Aiden loses access to the grid, he still anticipates enemy movements, still reads crowds instinctively, and still identifies threats the moment he sees them. It's easy to overlook, but the game shows that Aiden doesn't rely on technology the way newer Watch Dogs protagonists do. His hacking is powerful, sure, but it's an extension of skills he already built by watching people, traveling, and building contacts, especially outside the city. The game hints that before he settled in Chicago, Aiden spent years drifting across smaller towns in the Midwest, learning how to navigate communities without any tech support at all. There are references to him pulling jobs in places where no surveillance system existed, meaning he had to rely on social engineering, manipulating people, blending in, and figuring out how individuals behave under pressure. This actually explains why Aiden is so effective in Watch Dogs 1 despite being only one person fighting massive corporations. He doesn't just hack machines, he hacks people. And the game gives small clues about this everywhere, in his criminal profiler notes, his reputation system, even the way NPCs react to him based on seemingly tiny changes in his behavior. Another overlooked detail is how Aiden understands criminal networks outside of Chicago. During the campaign, he names specific smuggling routes, gang structures, and crime families operating in states that the game never directly shows. That means Aiden wasn't just a street hustler. He was someone who traveled and built a map in his mind of how different organizations worked. When he arrives back in Chicago after Lena's death, it's not like he's learning a new system. He's returning to a network he's observed for over a decade. That's why Jordy calls him a tired old fixer. Aiden's been doing this far longer than the player realizes. This background also explains why Aiden doesn't trust anyone. His experience across multiple cities taught him that the most dangerous threats aren't the ones in front of you. They're the ones hiding in systems, in organizations, in the people who control information. So by the time Watch Dogs 1 begins, Aiden already believes that the only safe person is someone who knows everything. That's why he obsesses over data, why he reads every civilian he passes, why he tries to control every situation. It's not because he enjoys power.